Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's party, that's the BJP, has introduced a new bill that it hopes will revamp the way elections are held. The so-called One Nation, One Election bill is calling for state and national votes to be held at the same time. It's a move the government says will save billions of dollars, but opposition parties argue simultaneous polls go against the spirit of the Constitution. Ishan Garg reports from New Delhi.
The proposed legislation is formally called the Constitution 129th Amendment Bill, but it's more popularly known as the One Nation, One Election Bill, and it's been tabled in the Indian Parliament. The idea is to change the way India votes. The Law and Justice Minister Arjun Ram Meghwal has called it a revolutionary step. The ruling Bharatiya Janata Party says the bill, if passed, will help lawmakers concentrate on policy making instead of political campaigns. India currently holds multiple elections each year at various levels. The BJP says they are a huge drain on resources, not only financially but also in terms of the mammoth manpower required to ensure about 1 billion people get to vote. The bill, it says, will make governance more efficient, stable and do away with policy paralysis common during multiple election seasons. The opposition benches, however, opposed the introduction of the bill. They say it undermines India's semi-federal structure, something that's at the core of the Indian Constitution.
India is a union of states. Article 1 of the Constitution states that India is a union of states and not vice versa. And so therefore, this excessive centralism, which is sought to be brought into existence by this bill, absolutely militates against the constitutional scheme in its essence, in its entirety, and in its very object.
While introducing the bill, India's law minister countered that argument, saying the legislation would be well within the legal framework of the Indian Constitution.
Federal character of the Constitution, separation of power between legislature, executive and judiciary, secular character of the Constitution, supremacy of the Constitution. ये इस बिल में कहीं भी आघात नहीं हो रहा है, कुछ भी नहीं हो रहा है इसमें, जो बेसिक स्ट्रक्चर में कहीं भी कोई छेड़छाड़ नहीं की जा रही है.
The bill is now being sent to a joint parliamentary committee for further consultation and debate. Proponents say reforms to India's electoral system are crucial, and it's yet another promise that Prime Minister Narendra Modi is fulfilling. Critics, however, argue that the bill could make India's election system favour the ruling BJP. They say by holding simultaneous elections, the BJP could capitalise on the Prime Minister's personal brand to sway away the voters at national and state levels. It's unclear when this system could come into force, if at all. It would, however, require India's election body to completely overhaul its processes to ensure close to 1 billion people are able to vote without any hiccups. The opposition parties do not have the numbers to bring down the bill once it comes up for a vote, but they are expected to mount a spirited protest against it when it comes up again for discussion in the parliament. Ishan Garg, CNA, New Delhi.